How does it sound to buy a regular house, remodel it, and then flip it and make $800,000 on the sale? Too good to be true? That's what I'm thinking about. So I came across an article in the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel that caught my eye as I, used to invest in real estate, and of course the financial planning side of it is appealing to me. And I can pull the article up here, and it says, in buying a regular house, right, in a nice neighborhood in Milwaukee, $340,000, and then a year and a half later selling it for $800,000 more. Has listed it at $1.14 million and an accepted offer. So I looked at that, holy moly, I wanted to see what went on with that thing. Sounded too good to be true. And down near the very bottom of the article, one of the last paragraphs, it says that in addition to the purchase price, she invested $645,000 in remodeling. Right? I was kind of suspecting that's what the answer was. So instead of starting at $340 and going to $1.14 million, which I did the numbers on it, that's like 125% annualized return. Right? I want to sign up for that one. When you add in the amount that she spent on remodeling it, now we're approaching $1 million in investment in the house and the remodel, right? Still, if you're selling it for $1.14 million, a really nice return on your investment, but not nearly 125% a year. Something pretty nice though. And then I started thinking about this. I think I was out walking the dog one day and I realized, wait a minute, in addition to that selling price, there's also realtor fees that it noted in the article that she's using a realtor. Those typically come in at 6%. If you add that in there, now we're looking at an annualized return of just under 6%. Still darn nice, right? Nothing wrong with that at all, but not nearly 125%. There was an article a couple weeks later in the paper that said had the actual details. $1.14 million was the asking price. The actual sale price was about $50,000 less than that. And when we ran those numbers and took a look at it, the actual annualized return was just over 2.5%. Again, nothing wrong with that. You made money on the investment. The influencer on the value, I should say, of TikTok and the YouTube thing, right? Probably more value in the social media than the actual real estate. But, coming from the initial headline, and I totally get it, right? Newspapers, articles, they have to grab eyeballs and you got to get people's attention. You get 15 words or whatever it is to make people read the article. Totally understand that. For us as consumers of that news, right? If something seems too good to be true, dig in, pay attention, and in the future, in the subsequent article, it did say right in the first paragraph, hey, here's what she had used, improve the house in addition to the original investment, right? So be mindful, be a critical reader on things. The other thing that I think about with this is, hey, real estate, it's a great place to make money. A mentor of mine, Bert Whitehead, said real estate's made more millionaires than any other vehicle in the United States. It's also caused more bankruptcies, right? Real estate can be a good deal, but oftentimes the numbers feel like they're really good, and when you dig in and actually apply them, they're not quite as good as they seem. So that's what I'm thinking about today. As always, interested in knowing what you're thinking about. If you're watching this on YouTube, jot a comment in the comment box or shoot me an email directly. And as always, thanks for watching.